Good morning. It's good to see you right there. My name is Roy, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to another Browdy Thursday trainings. Today, I won't start with you online. I'll start with those here. Omeka, good to see you. Emmanuel, good to see you. Jacinta, it's good to see you. It's good to see you, Amara. Wisdom, it's good to see you. And myself, it's good to see me too. And those of you online, it's good to see you as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope it's been a good day. I hope you woke on the right side of the bed today. In today's training, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal as always. And if you stay to the end, you're going to learn a lot. Today, we're going to be taking questions and answers from you online and from those here on site as well. And also, we're going to be talking a little bit about how to increase your sales in the coming months, in the Ember months, how to ensure that you stay on top of your game, selling back to back to back in the months coming September, October, November, and December. So if you stay to the end, you're definitely going to get a whole lot of value. With that being said, who are we? Who are you watching? We are Browdy Global, and you're watching this from our office here, saying it and keep saying it to myself, and I'm going to say that to us again. My mentor, my boss would always say that our words are formed by our words. So what you say affects your words. And that is why we are taking this affirmation very seriously. It's not just something we are doing for the sake of it. It's something we do from our hearts, and we've seen it yield results. So with that being said, let's get into our Zen mode for the affirmations. Are we ready? Yes. Capable and supportive individuals. Today is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become a better version of myself. I am grateful for my job, business, work. For my job, business, work, family, friends, colleagues, and new experiences. Yes, I can do great things. It may not be easy, but it will be worth it. I give 100% to my goals. I see the big picture. I am Roy Moore Ashimole. Nothing is too big for my mind. Nothing is too big for my mind. Nothing dies in my hands. Please put your hands together for yourselves. Put your hands together for yourselves. Do you believe what you said? I believe every bit of what I said. Nothing dies in my hand, and nothing is too big for my mind. With that being said, we will be jumping into today's training, and I hope you're ready. Like I said, it's going to be a question and answer session, and we're going to look at how to increase your sales in the coming months, in the Ember months, how to keep your sales on and going. With that being said, we're going to be welcoming our trainer for today. It's about to be an awesome time. It's really about to be an awesome time. So get ready, stay focused, ensure that you're not distracted by so much that you're listening and actively taking action points. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to welcome an award-winning realtor, a phenomenal, one of a kind. She's excellent at what she does. She's result-oriented, goal-driven. I'm talking none other than the phenomenal one and not only Miss Jacinta Okwa. Please put your hands together. Please put your hands together. Please don't stop clapping till she shows up. I mean, my God, my God. I gotta leave now.
Just like we do once you jump on live, type hashtag live and where you are joining us from. My name is Jacinta and I'm an award-winning realtor, and today I'll be handling the training for today. If you can see me, type 1 in the comment section, and if you can hear me, type 2. So today is another challenges, or you I will gladly answer. Also, if you have started real estate and maybe you have not started seeing results, you have not started selling, you have not sold, and you have some challenges or you have some questions, right? You can just let me know and then we basically attend to it. All right. Are we ready for today?
Yes, we are.
So if you have your question, like I said, let me know. Especially also for those that are here, if you have your question, let me know. As I wait for your question, today, as I wait for your question, I'll just quickly run through how to increase your sales in this coming Ember months. This is August, right? And the next month is called what? September, October. So just like that. So we are about to enter the Ember months. And what is the ideologies around Ember months? Can you share? What do you know about Ember months? What is that feeling that Ember month brings? Spending, right? Yes, number one, spending. Christmas, okay. It's basically spending and hiking price. So we are about to enter in one of the period we call feel good period. This is the period that people like to spend. People goes into their buying mode. Even me that is talking, I'm already, making plans how I'm going to spend my Christmas, right? So that is how you, as a realtor, are supposed to prepare too for sales, right? I mean, that is how most of the businesses are, what most of the businesses are doing right now. So as we are about to enter Ember months, which is a feel good period, I mean, this is the period that this chemical that makes people to feel good, what is it called? Dopamine, right? This is the period of dopamine. We're about to enter that period. And it is a feel good period. It makes people to keep spending and spending, and then they'll keep spending and then they will spend till January and then first week of February. So now the dopamine period will just end and they'll now start realizing themselves. And that's people start saying, oh, this January is hard, February is hard. This is because people unconsciously go into resting mode this period, and they unconsciously go into buying period. So as a realtor, how do you take advantage of this period positively to increase your sales? How do you increase your income in this coming Ember month? So that is what I will be quickly talking about today. If you are happy, let me know in the comment section. And for those that are here, say I am here. Yeah. So so today, like I said, we are going to talk about how to take advantage of this Ember month. Somebody came into a woman came to the office the other day. She was looking out to buy some properties, and then she was telling me like something like, I would have I would have I would have liked to buy more than 2 plots, but you know, Ember month is already here. So I've already ordered. They have already ordered for goods from China, you know, preparing for the Ember month. As she was explaining this thing, I was not thinking, see, this market woman is already preparing for Ember month. What about you? What about me as a realtor? What is my own plan to take advantage of this period? Right? This is a buying season. We are about to enter the buying season. And as a realtor, you need to plan, you need to strategize, you need to make plans of taking advantage of this buying season positively instead of looking at others, you know, taking advantage of the season and you are just there. So it is good that you plan. And it is when you take the business, you take real estate as a business, that you'll be able to make plans, right? For this woman, she already takes that her selling her product as a business, and she have made orders against December or against the Ember month, because number one, whether we like it or not, price of product goes up in Ember months. Things go high, people buy more despite the hike in price. People buy more at this period. So first of all, one of the so now you want to take advantage of this Ember month. First thing you need to do is to work on your mindset, right? As a realtor, number one is you need to work on your mindset. Have the right mindset. Now, having the right mindset means understanding that this season there's no season for selling, and that is what, and it is also applicable in real estate. So if you have the right mindset meaning that we should understand that real estate as a business is a vehicle for us to achieve anything we want to achieve in life, right? We should also understand that real estate, like a sale in real estate, can actually change your life, right? I've seen people that with one commission, their life extremely changed. With one commission, somebody earned like $1 million in commission just from one deal. Do you understand? That is the power of real estate. So we need to have the right mindset around real estate business, right? You need to have the right mindset that there is no stop for sales in real estate. So I hear people say things like, oh, there's no usually market during rainy season. People don't buy land during rainy season, or people don't buy land during Ember period, that they just focus on buying clothes. It's a lie. The same way people are buying clothes, the same way people are buying shoes, it's still the same way people are buying real estate. Every day, transaction is going on somewhere, right? Every day, people are paying for properties. Every day, somebody is buying a land. Every single day. So the same way that people are going to buy other products or other goods is the same way people are going to buy real estate. So we should have that mindset. We should not have that mindset that, oh, this period is not for real estate, right? The unconscious mode is that some of us will just switch our mind off this period, this Ember period. What we do is that we carry our realtor badge and dump somewhere, and then say, okay, let's let's wait till maybe January again, we'll start again. So if we have the right mindset that this period is the same as other periods, right? So if we have that kind of mindset, we'll be able to take advantage of every season. And then having the right mindset about the season. Like are going into their buying mode. And do you even know the best time that customers buy? Customers, the best time to sell to a customer is when he's ready to buy. And this period is the period when people are getting ready to buy. I mean, most of people in diaspora are coming back to take advantage of the period and buy properties for themselves. The same way some market women or other business owners are trying to buy properties before the year runs out. Now, if you don't take advantage of this, you will not get the sale. Desperation kills sales. Once you are desperate, oh, I want to make this sale, I want to make this sale, the sale will be running away from you. The same thing with money. If you become so desperate about money, money will run away from you. But when once you share value, money will follow you, right? So it is all about having the right mindset and making plans to take advantage of the season. Are we following?
Yeah.
So the next thing you need to do to take advantage of this period is by focusing on what? Income producing activities. What are income producing activities? If you have been attending our trainings, you understand what income producing activities are, right? Income producing activities are activities that will actually yield income at the end, right? So that is why your success starts from your daily activities. If you say, oh, I'm not making sales, oh, I'm not doing this, you need to check what you do daily, because the little things that we overlook are the actual things that are affecting our success or our results. So this period is what you need to do as a realtor is to focus on income producing activities. Now, let me ask, what are income producing activities? What are income producing activities that you do as a realtor? What activities do you call income producing? I can wipe this, right? Yeah, let's say promotion. What other things? Site inspections. What other income producing activity? Content creation, value content creation. Now, all these are what I will classify as what? Lead generation, right? Because you are creating content to do what? To generate leads. You are going for site inspection is when you have generated leads. You are promoting to generate leads. So the first thing, one of the activities of income producing activity is lead generation. The next thing is maybe follow up, and then what? Closing. But we'll be focusing more on what? Lead generation. So how do you generate leads? First, you need to identify who you are going to serve. That is why every day when you wake up, you think, who am I going to serve today? And from Bible, it says that the lover of all is what? The servant of many, right? So for you to be able to attract people to you, to attract leads, what are leads? Leads are people that are going to buy your product or people that may be interested in what you are doing. So for you to generate leads, you need to understand who you are going to serve and be able to serve them in numbers, because sales is a game of numbers. So to generate leads, what are the things you do to generate leads? Number one is that you position and what? Attracts. You position and what? Attract. How do you position? What is positioning? Positioning means that you become visible. That when people are looking out for who am I going to buy properties from, who am I going to, who is going to help me to achieve this, you are there, right? So positioning means that you position yourself, that you are visible enough. When people are looking for people they are going to buy from this season, you are there. So you become, how do you become visible? By creating value, by becoming a person of value, right? When people say things like, oh, I've not sold, somebody was complaining to me last time that, hey, boss, shall be posting and nobody is reaching out to her, nobody has called her. And when I went to her page, I saw that she was posting flyers, right? You were just posting flyers. Why not identify the people that you want to serve and find out how you're going to serve them by becoming person of value? Now, money follows value, right? Money follows value. And if you don't offer value, money will not come to you. So it's the same thing, the same way that you don't like people to sell you, it's the same way people don't like to be sold. So how do you do it? You position yourself, become visible, be a person of value to be able to attract them. Now, this boils down to asking yourself, who am I going to serve? To serve. Now, there are different people that buys real estate. And if you have been attending our training, you will know the types of people that buy real estate. Number one is what? The investors. Number two, cash protectors. Number three, diasporans. Number four, homeowners. Now, these are four categories of people that buys real estate. Now, for you to position yourself when any of these people are searching for their problems, you need to position yourself to be found. And that is why you need to ask, you need to check or ask yourself, if I search my name on Google, will I be found? If I search my name on Facebook, will I be found? If they search my name on Instagram, will I be found? Do you understand? So you become a person of value to any of these categories that you want to serve. Let's take, for instance, you want to serve the diaspora. And diasporans, these Ember months are usually like their own months too to buy properties. A lot of people buy properties, a lot of diasporans buy properties during the Ember month because most of them, they actually create time to come back and then get to see properties before they pay, right? So let's take, for instance, you want to serve the diasporans. Next thing you're asking is, what are their problems, right? You're asking, what are their problems? So remember how we are following it. You need to identify who you are going to do what? To serve. Next thing, identify their needs. That is where you're asking, what are their problems? And that is where you come in the place of thinking like your prospects or thinking like your clients to be, right? Here you are thinking like them. So imagine somebody that is in diaspora. What do you think will be his challenge? What do you think will be his challenge? Fear of being scammed. Number 2, finding genuine properties. Number 3, is there any other one? So imagine that you identify this, getting their document and seeing their properties on ground. These are their problems and many others, right? Now that you have thought of these problems, the next thing you do is to position yourself by being like the consultant or the advisor or their helper. And you do what? You create content around these problems that you have made. Now, what happens is that when the person goes online or on Google to search how to avoid being scammed when buying land in Enugu, whose video do you think will be popping out? You, of course, that have created the video, or that have written content around that. And that is what is called positioning. Now, in this season, people are going online to search. In fact, some people will start following you from this period to work with you when they are ready or during that period. And that is why this period is planting period. This is not a period that you sleep or start waiting for, you go to, you become relaxed. Because what comes with this period that people enters their sleeping mode or their resting mode and they're not producing anything, right? Take advantage of this period and position yourself. So when you identify who you are going to serve, identify their problem, be the person of value to them, be the person that is going to be their helper, be their advisor, be their consultant. Who is a consultant? Consultant is someone who solves people's problem or who provides solutions to people, right? So at this point, you are providing solution. And this is where this principle comes. This it, right? Who remembers this principle? Expertise, authority, and what? Trust. Do you know what you are doing when you are trying to solve their problems? When you are creating those content on solving this person's problem, you are building what? Expertise, and that's why you are building authority. And then as well, you are building trust, right? Because people like to buy from who they know, like, and what? Trust. So if they don't like you, they won't buy from you. People buy out of emotions and justify with logics, right? So if they don't see the reason why they should buy from you, they cannot buy from you. So how do you get them to trust you? Is by becoming a person of value, right? So instead of using this period to lazy about or to just sit down and wait for maybe for the December time to reach, you can just simply use it to become a person of value. Identify the group or the category that you want to serve, and then look for their pain points. Look for their pain points, understand their problems, and then become a solution, preferred solution to their problem. Another problem that diaspora may have is how to send money down to Nigeria, right? You can go and make your research on how to send money down to Nigeria and then make a video around it, create content around it, and share it. And you see that once they are looking for it, your video is popping up. And who are they going to call? You, of course, because you made that video and they are seeing you as a helper and as someone that is going to help them. Last night, somebody called me, and then a prospect, he was looking to invest. So first of all, I listened to what he was saying, and then I started preparing solution to what he said. And at the end, he was like, I like your aura. I like how you talk. You really know this work, right? That he has been looking for somebody like this to advise him. So at that point, I was not telling him to buy this. I was simply advising him on where and where he can invest or where he can put his money, right? So when you understand people's problem, you become their advisor. And once you become their advisor, they will feel that you are helping them and they would like to do business with you, right? They would like to do business with you because they feel that you are helping them. It's just like you going to a doctor and explaining your problems to the doctor, and the doctor will not provide solution, right? You will see that you will trust the doctor good enough. Once he provides solution to your problem, maybe he told you to go and take some medication, and after that medication, you became fine. And then if you have such problem, or you know somebody that have such problem, what do you think you will do? You will refer the person to that doctor, and that is where referral comes in. Once you are able to handle the person's problem and provide solution to him, next thing is referring you to other people. And that is why they say one client is $1,000 to others, right? So that is what we need to be doing now. So first you need to position, you attract. So once you position by identifying the people that you are going to serve, you identify their needs and then provide solution to them. Are we following? Next, is by what? Taking action, or something I call staying committed. So this is a period of taking action. Like I said, this is a planting season. Like Mr. Jeff always say, pour plants, Apollo waters, and then what? God brings the increase. So if you don't plant, how will you get the increase? So this is a period of planting. So this period is where you're supposed to take action, right? I remember in 2021 December, I went home before I traveled for the Christmas celebration. Please close the door. Before I traveled for the Christmas celebration, my boss asked me, so what's your plan for this Christmas? What's your plan? What are you going to do this time? And then, I was just mentioning, when I get home, I will visit some estate that is around me. I'll make videos. I'll do this. And then when I got home, I was carried away with the season. I was eating rice, enjoying myself, forgetting that I needed money, forgetting I was broke. I was there enjoying my life, right? Until one day he called me, said, how far? You said we are going to do this. I'm not seeing it. And then after much talk and quarrel, nobody told me to go and borrow money and go to an estate to make video. And you know what? As I went to that estate, in fact, I don't even know the exact property. I just saw their signpost. But because I don't want to make excuse, right? I just went straight. And thank God, Well, you see this, they used to say, when there's a will, there's a way. So because I moved, God sent me somebody that offered to take me for free to that place that day, to that site. And when I got there, I made video, despite the noise in the background and everything. I posted the video. And then I started, the video even caught fire. I was having like 500 something views, you know, and I got some calls. And that is where my first sale came from. So what if I did not take this action? Right? That is how most of us are now. Most of us, we attend all the trainings, we go everywhere, we read all the books, we do everything. Value. So if you don't share value, value is by going for inspection, showing people property. You are creating value at that point. You are telling people how to avoid being scammed. You are creating value. You are making videos, explaining documents, types of documents. You are creating value, right? Showing your neighborhood and what Enugu looks like. You are creating value. I was telling my boss last time that somebody came to the office. So the person is my subscriber, I don't even know, on YouTube. And then he called me, said, Jacinta, I'm your subscriber on YouTube. I'm in Enugu now. Can I see you? Then I gave him our office address. Then he came to the office and he gave me 50K cash. So he was just telling me that he has been following me, that he likes my work and all of that. And this is not like the first person. There have been others. In fact, 2022, I received a lot of dollars because of my videos. It's not like they're buying from me. These are people that just want to appreciate me. And when I relate this to my boss, it was like, money follows value. That because I create value, the money will always look for me and come to me. So that is how you too supposed to position yourself. Position yourself as a person of value, as a consultant that you are. Consultants are people that provide solutions, people that share value. So this period is a period to take action. Forget every excuses that are in your head. In fact, you have 1,000 reasons why you are not going to place camera on your phone and place camera and talk. First, you are shy. I was once shy. I'm still shy. In fact, as I'm here talking with you, my legs are shaking small, but if you look fast, you will not see it. But I'm a shy person, but I have to do this, right? The same way, you too supposed to take action. That is why you need to have a strong why you are going to do this. And sometimes if you forget your why, I will not say what follows. If you forget your why, in fact, that day that Mr. Jeff called me when I was at home doing Dorime, celebrating with village people, now called me. And I said, is that how you're going to make the money? That was struck me, and I now picked up. In fact, I was crying, I was heading to site that day, right? So that is why we should have a strong why. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to do real estate? Like I said, real estate is a vehicle that can help you achieve or solve any big problem that you have, right? So you need to have a strong why. Find a strong why. For me, number one was Sapa. I was afraid. And number two was where I was coming from. In fact, they were telling me that who will see you and buy real estate? You end up like your people. You end up like... So I wanted to change the narrative, right? And that is why I stayed true. I stayed committed. I decided that, you see, whatever it takes. In fact, that time, if you place camera on my face, immediately I will rush to the restroom before I will come back, and I'll be picking the words one after the other. If I say one thing, I will look at my book, I'll say it again. So gradually, I was making my videos, I was posting, and to even think that it's even those ones that you're even stammering, that that is the one that people are going to even like the most. And they will not say, I like how you're pushing. Somebody even bought for me out of pity then. So we're like, that you have not seen somebody that is consistent like this, right? So that is why there are things you cannot control. There are things you can control and there are things you cannot control. You cannot control that you just started. You cannot control that. But you can control the work you are going to put in, right? You can control being consistent. You can control staying committed. You can control taking actions. So when you make a lot of videos, when you create value enough, and people goes through your, they will not even come to ask you, Emmanuel, I just saw that you started. Nobody will come to you to tell you that. But when they see a lot of videos and a lot of work that you have already put in, they will call you and they will buy from you, right? So this period, like I said, it's a planting season. This is a season that you need to eliminate every excuse that you have in your head, right? Every challenge. Oh, I don't have data. Me, I was not even having data. In fact, if I have 1K that time, I'll buy data and stay hungry. I don't even have good phone. Before you say, oh, I don't have good phone. I didn't even have good phone then. I had to borrow, right? And then you say, oh, I am shy. How will I even position my video? How will I even talk so that people will buy from me? It comes with practice. I am speaking fast today. It does not mean that there was no time I was stammering, right? In fact, before, I don't even like to hear my voice. If I make a video and you mistakenly play it where I am, the way I will run, or if I want to edit my video and then I didn't know that the phone was on high volume, and then I played, hello, Jesus, the way I would just off the, in fact, I would just off it, and my mind would just jump and then come down because I don't like to hear my voice. So most of us will be at that stage now, especially if you are starting out. Especially if you are starting out. These are challenges. These are some things that you don't like the discomfort, right? But you have to do it, right? And that is why I say, let your why be strong enough. Don't just do that others are doing. Have a strong why. Have a reason why you need to succeed. Have a reason why you need to be successful, right? Have a reason why you need to be financially stable. When you have this reason, you will not even sleep. You will like to get things done. And what is success? Success is results. So when you're not seeing results, you are not successful, right? So let us taking action and staying committed, very important. Some people are just merely interested, or they like to hear that, oh, I hear that if you sell like 20 million naira property now, you get 10% or 2 million, 2 million naira. You will now start imagining how that 2 million will be in your account. You now start thinking of how you're going to spend it, how you have not made the money, but you're already spending the money in your head. So you like the glitters and glamour of real estate. You like the glamours of the commission. When you hear people, oh, this guy sold 6 plots of land that worth 20 million, you say, I tap. I tap. You are feeling, already feeling good. You feel good about the results, but you don't want to put in the work. And that is when you say, oh, I'm not selling, I'm not doing this. You basically ask you, what is your daily activity like? What is the work you are doing, right? So let's not just be interested, but let's stay committed. And what happens is that once you stay committed and stay consistent, right, you attract people to you. You will not even be running after one client that just said that is going to buy from you. You will not go and tie your umbilical cord around the client. Every minute you are asking the client how far, because you don't have enough leads, right? So this is a period to position yourself, armor yourself, and get things done. Attract people to you. And once you attract people to you, sales become easy. You never have time to follow up. That's what happened to me. the 2022 throughout, I was making a lot of videos. I was creating more content. I was generating leads. In fact, as this person is buying finish, another person is already paying, right? That's how it's supposed to be. Life not supposed hard, right? So this season is no excuse season. Tell yourself this season is no excuse season.
This season is no excuse season.
I am going to make mad sales.
I am going to make mad sales.
I will make mad commissions.
I will make mad commissions.
So help me God. All right. So this is what we'll be looking at today. Then let me check what else. Please, if you have questions as we are going, let me know in the comment section. And for us that are here, please let me know if you have any question around what we are discussing today. If you have questions, let me know. Especially if you are starting out or you've started but you are not seeing results. Let me know as we wrap up for today. Today is question and answer day. So it's basically to answer your question, but as well, decided to bring this topic to you, how to increase your sales in this Ember month, right? In this Ember month. Then number 3, like I've already mentioned, is staying consistent. So from the beginning, we've talked about how to increase your sales in this Ember month. Number 1, we talked about having the right mindsets. Number 2, we talked about focusing on income-producing activities. And then we talked about, I think this should be number 3. Number 3, taking action and staying committed. And then number 4, which will be our last point, is staying consistent. Staying consistent means that you have faith that this thing is going to work, right? Even when you're not seeing the result at that time. The truth is that most times it will be like clients have forgotten you. Like people are not even looking out for you, right? But when you understand that this is going to work, this is actually working, you will keep staying consistent, right? So staying consistent means that even if it is not working, even if it is not looking like what you expect now, it is still working and it is still going to work. And that is why you need to have people or experts that are already doing well in what you are doing to always look at them from time to time. That's why I have people like Eden Oasis. Sometimes when I feel that nothing is going on, I'll just go to her page and I will see somebody just sold 5 plots of land that is worth 97.5 million naira. So multiplying 97.5 million naira by 5, and somebody will just say, just sold. Once I just see it, just sold, I'll be like, Jacinta, we are getting there, right? That is why you need to have your vision. You need to have your goals, right? Because your goals will help you to stay consistent. Your goals will help you to stay consistent. Who you want to become will as well make you to stay consistent. Even when you are not seeing results, people are not calling you, you are not getting a lot of views. When I started YouTube, I was making videos, and now I have 1 view, 4 views, right? But I stayed consistent. And there's one thing about consistency. Once that, will I say, yoke breaks, that the way people will start calling you, the way people will start rushing you to be like, where have they been now? I've been doing this thing and nobody even called me. But just like what I'm saying, that when you believe that it is going to work, when you believe that it actually works, right? That is where staying consistent. Some people, when they start, they will just do it. After a while, they disappear. They say, this is not working. Let me just go back to my shoe business. This is not working. Let me go and start selling my my bags. I mean, this is not working. Let me do this one. And you just give up, right? What happened is that once you just give up, they'll be like, I said it now, this one was, he was not ready for real estate, right? And when you now come back again, people will start monitoring you. Is he going to be serious this time? Is he going to be, am I going to trust him, right? And when you don't stay consistent, they will leave you to buy from who they are seeing every day. And that is where being visible comes in. Be visible. Be a person of value, right? So staying consistent matters a lot. Matters a lot. If you just do it one leg in, one leg out, you will not get result, and you will keep complaining that people are not buying from you. Oh, somebody will just go for a break 2 months. He has dropped his realtor badge, dropped his realtor book everywhere, and then not even talk about real estate for 2 months, 3 months, and you now come back. You now come to your status and say, who miss me? You now say, who miss me? I am back, fully ready for all your real estate deals, Abuja, Lagos, Ebonyi State, Anambra, anywhere. Just call me and say, this one is playing, right? Because real estate is not like every other industry. Real estate is a multi-million industry. And before people will trust you with their money, they will have to research your see your birth certificate, if possible, before they buy from you, right? So how will you be able to grow and scale in this kind of industry that businesses are done based on trust if you are not consistent? So what consistency does is that it builds trust over time. So when you are making your videos, maybe doing your lifestyle videos, doing your normal entertaining videos, doing your educational videos, and they are seeing you, they'll feel they are part of you, right? They'll feel that they know this person. And even when themselves, they have not bought from you, next thing is that they might even refer their person and say, there's this person I've been seeing, right? There's this person I've been seeing. That, so you can, I've been seeing the guy, he has been doing a lot. That's why, some people bought just from, after watching my video, that last time I went to Lagos the first time, somebody paid because that he just called me that he saw me, he saw me going to Lagos, right? So these are things that happen when you stay consistent, right? So before people buy real estate from you, sometimes it's not out of fluke. Even if it is out of fluke, maybe because they know your father or your brother, or they will just trust you, right? But if you're building organically, they have to trust you, right? And that is where all this was coming. You have to build expertise, you have to build authority, you have to build trust. So before they trust you, they have watched you for a long time. That's why sometimes I get angry. So you're not even ready to buy. Why did you call me? You don't know that person is monitoring you. He wants to watch you first before he can trust you with his money. This money they're talking about is not small money, right? So that's why sometimes people will reach out to you and then wait to see whether you are truly doing this first before they buy. And that's why you see some clients, some leads I generated in 2022, some of them actually bought this year, 2024, right? So you cannot control that they do not buy from you, but you can control that you nurture them and get them to see your activities, and surely they'll buy from you. So that is why being consistent is very, very, very important. So do not wait until you need money. You will now start posting, buy, so that I will see money and eat. You see people who will say, buy or make we see small money chop. That is where you are making. And the worst is that people don't buy from hungry people. Sorry. Even you as a person, when you go outside the street now and you want to buy something from a shop, and you saw two shops. One is filled with things, the one is looking scanty. Where do you go to? You go to the one that is filled with things, right? And that is even where that is where this Bible verse came, that he that much is giving, right? Even the person that have little, the little you have will be taken away from you, right? And these things happens every day, but we don't pay attention to it. Like unconsciously, we see two shops, right? One is filled, the other one is looking scanty. Me, me like this, wearing my suit, I'll just move straight to that one that is filled with things and buy, right? Same thing that happens with clients. When they look at you, you are marketing out of desperation. They will not buy from you, and that's how money works too. If you are pushing money, bah, 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 money will just be running, running. Say this person want to kill me, right? But if you are sharing value, if you out of your hunger wear your suit, make your video look like nothing is doing you, make your videos, share value. Next thing you are seeing that people are approaching you and they want to do business with you, right? So if we have questions as we are discussing, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. That's why we have different types of content. We have entertainment content. Entertainment content can be your lifestyle, can be showing the neighborhood. We have educational content where you're educating them on what they don't know about. Then you have what other content? Property. Yes, yes. You can. That's people. Some realtors outside Nigeria, they do things like a day in my life, and you see that I saw one realtor that almost all her contents are like a day in my life, a day in my life, a day in my life as a realtor, as a real estate agent in so place. And she will basically share how she's going to show a client's listing. After showing the client's listing, she's going to eat. After eating, she went back to this from one meeting like that, and then she came back and she rested for the day and she posted lifestyle. And that kind of content, it people will literally work with you throughout your life, throughout your day, and they will, and if you do it consistently, they will be like, I know you now. You used to go to this place to eat. Some people, because of you, went there to eat. When they come, they want to go and eat in that place that you went to eat, right? So that is what lifestyle content does. It also helps you to build trust. People trust you faster too with lifestyle content. Then also educational content. So educational content helps you to build authority, right? That's why some people can call me to advise them on property investment, on where they should invest, on land banking. Somebody last year paid me for after advising him on land banking, right? So these are things that you can do, and that's why you need to be knowledgeable enough as a realtor. You can, like I said, you cannot control that you don't know anything, but you can control that you learn all those things and be an expert. And that is one of the ways you can use to take advantage of this season, right? Any other question? Any other question as we wrap up? So, like I said, this season is one of those feel-good seasons. We're about to enter the season of what? Ember month. And Ember month is one of those seasons that people feel good. People are in their feel-good era. They want to spend, right? How will you not take advantage of this spending era and get your own cut from the spending, right? That is what we are discussing today. So first we talked about having the right mindset. Know that this season is also your season. When people are saying this year is my year, this year is also your year too. So how do you not claim that this year is your year? Is by what? Action, focusing on income producing activities. We've talked about lead generation and how you can generate leads right? Lead generation, first, you need to identify who you want to serve. Second, you understand their needs and their pain points. Then, third, prefer solution to them. How do you prefer solution? By making videos. If you have decided that you're going to use the online space to market, right? So you can, that is where you profile your solution, and then lastly, you position yourself, become a person of value, share value always, and people will reach out to you. Then third is by taking action. Don't just wish it. Don't just wish. I wish that I make sale this month. I wish this, but put in the work that will bring the result. See, your dreams are valid, but taking action will make your dreams great, right? So we talked about taking action, and then we talked about staying consistent. If you apply these, I bet you that this period, this Ember period, will not pass you by. Yeah, right? I remembered after that first 2021 that I had that encounter, and I understood how to take advantage of the season. In fact, during Christmas, I don't even go home, because that period I'll be filled with a lot of clients or prospects who are willing to buy, and you'll be busy. See, when you have generated enough leads and a lot of people, you have positioned yourself, and a lot of people are raising their hand, please, can you help me? Please, can you help me? You'll get busy during this period, and you'll be able to make the most out of this season. Any question before? Hmm. Still on you. You can make a flyer. That's why I said if you are marketing online or offline, you can produce your flyers, you can meet people one-on-one. But like we have already talked about, if you have been attending our training, you know what we call search marketing and interruptive marketing. So when you now look at the both, you now decide the one that is going to work for you. If it is search marketing, fine. If it is interruptive marketing, you know how to go about it, right? Any other question? So the goal basically is to take advantage of this season, right? As people are planning, like I said, a woman was telling me how she has bought goods and then getting ready for Ember period. It's the same way you're supposed to have a lot of value and getting ready for people to reach out to you, right? So the goal is to plan and then strategize and then get into action and then make smart sales. There is nothing like random marketing. If you do random marketing, you will get random results, right? If you are just posting that others are posting, you still get the result of people that are just posting, right? But when you sit down, plan and strategize on what you are going to post, who you are going to serve, your results will be different. So with that being said, if there's no other question, is there any question from online? Are we following so far? Sorry, I got carried away. Are we following those online? Is there any question? Okay. All right. Mm. Okay. For someone that wants to that is starting up as a new retailer, I just want to use my story maybe to relate, right? Because I don't know how to go about it. But if you are just starting newly, first you need to learn. Then after learning, learn about real estate, learn about the market, right? Learn, just learn. Learn then decide where you want to start with, right? If you are going to start online, decide a platform that you're going to use. Decide on a platform. Am I going to use YouTube? Am I going to use Instagram? Am I going to use Facebook? Am I going to use? Choose a particular platform and just one platform for now. And then you can focus more on others later, right? So once you have learned, do a lot of learning about real estate, understand land documents, understand land size. That's why I advise any new realtor or newbie realtor to undergo this school, right? Once you undergo realtors.school, you will learn a lot about real estate, right? So learn, then decide on where you're going to start. The next thing, once you have decided where you're going to start, declare yourself a realtor. Nobody is going to do it for you. I mean, Nigeria is one of the one of the country that you can just wake up and decide that write exam before you get your license to become a realtor. But here, once you say I'm a realtor, the thing will stand, right? So go on your platform. Like when I started, I went to my platform. I said, yeah, I'm now a real estate agent. So I am here. So just come with your budget. Just reach out to me on the numbers on your screen and all of that. I just made that post. I copied it to all my social media platforms. And even when I made my video, I made the first video. Hello, I introduced myself. My name is this. I am a realtor and I am based in so place. This is where, if you need real estate, if you need this, I am here to help you. And that's how you just get started. Next thing, from what you have learned, you start making videos from them. So take for instance, that's what I'm saying. First, you identify now who you want to serve, right? Choose a particular category. If you have been following our teachings and attend realtor school, you will know the 4 categories of people that buy real estate. Now you can now decide, am I going to serve to cash potatoes? Am I going to serve people in diaspora? So now that you have decided, okay, I think I'm running too fast. First, I said, learn. Yes, knowledge first. Second is, what did I say again? Choose a particular platform that you want to begin with. Number 3, declare yourself a realtor. Number 4, when you choose the people that you are going to serve, choose the people that you want to market to. If you want to market to Gen Z, you know the people I'm talking about, cash potatoes. You know that these are the people I'm going to work to serve for now. Now you now think of what is going to be their problem. This is where marketing is coming in now. It's not about posting flyers. One of the problems or one of the mistakes I made when I was starting was that I was on Facebook posting flyer every day. One plot of land in Isheke, one plot of land in Ugwomo, one plot of land in this place. Buy. Nobody was even talking to me. And then I realized, and I undergo training from Mr. Jeff, and then I realized that you have to know who you want to serve at a particular time, and then think like that person that you want to serve. What is going to be their problem? If you cannot think, ChatGPT is there, Google is there. Ask them, they will think for you. So once you think about it, what will be their challenge if they want to buy land? So how will you make them to buy land? How will you make them to buy from you? Then you will see ideas, you will see suggestions. And there's one thing about Google. If you check something on Google, you will see something like people also ask. That thing is very powerful. People also ask this. Those people are they not human beings? They are people, though. So you can also get suggestions from those things that people are asking, and then go and make the video. Now, if you want to make your video, now you want to create content, right? You may be camera shy, but I beg you that just start doing it, and you get acquainted with it with time. So when you now understand people that you want to serve, identify their problem. Now you want to provide solution. Provide solution now that those questions they are asking, like people also ask this. So let me use this thing as an example. You have been posting buy land. This place is available for sale. This place, but somebody is there asking, how does this thing even work? And that is when I made a video, how real estate works. and I had a lot of views, and people reached out to me. So when you now think like the audience you are posting this thing to, you'll be able, they will relate with you closer, and it will reduce the stress of marketing for you, right? So when you now understand how they think, you will now come in as a solution person and then answer their questions. As they're answering their questions, they are now understanding it more clearly. So, oh, now I understand so how will I get started? And that is where you now sell. You close and then get your commissions, right? So this is what I will advise someone that wants to start. Just start, declare yourself a realtor, find the people that you think you can serve, study them, know how they think, understand their problems, and then come in as a solution provider to them. That is where you are called a real estate consultant. And then when you come in, when you provide solutions, stay consistent. I know starting out might be hard because sometimes you are posting, nobody's even, they say that I should understand their problem. I've understood their problem now. I'm not posting, or nobody's calling me. Just stay consistent, because real estate is not like every other industry. Real estate is a noble profession, and before people do business with you, they have to know you, like you, and trust you. And by the process of you making those videos and staying consistent, they are knowing you, and over time, they'll trust you to do business with you. So that's my advice for anyone that wants to start. Hope I answered your question. Any other question before we call it a day? Yeah, normally there is fear. There is fear of failure. There is also fear of success. So if I not succeed, people start calling me for money, to beg me for money. It's there. But it's even fear of failure that will even make you to work hard. Yeah, yes. For me, I dey fear to fail like this. I dey fear. So it is one of the threat I got from my family, right? In my family, you dare not come back and say that you failed so subjects. My dad will say from there, just from that junction that or from that, just be going from there. So with that mindset, anything that will make me to fail, I will avoid it. So failure is actually a push for you to do the extraordinary that you think that you cannot do. Right. So is there any other question as we call it a day? So remember that Ember season is one of the seasons that makes people to go to rest, actually. In fact, once it's December now, people will just go on sleeping mode and then wake up by February, first week of February 2025. That's when they will not start pursuing, say, oh, I need money. Yeah, things are not hard. Meanwhile, they have been the ones spending throughout December and all of that. So as a realtor, as a smart realtor that wants to make income or to take advantage of the season, as people are going to sleep, you stay awake, do the work, and then you see the result. So when people are saying things like, oh, January is hard, they are never understanding, because for me, since I understood this, even on 25th, I'm making sales. 26th, sales are coming in, right? So that is supposed to be your own goal, right? So learn how to develop your personal economy, so that when people are shouting, "We the masses," follow for the masses. When people are saying, this economy, nothing concerns you, just be going, right? So with all being said, be calling it a day today. Thank you so much, everybody that joined us today. Thank you, those that joined us offline. Welcome. And then those that joined us online, thank you also for joining us. Till next Thursday, same venue, same time, 10 a.m. We call it a day. And we say stay consistent. Like my boss will always say, consistency is a cheat code of greatness for greatness. So stay consistent and you actually achieve success. Thank you so much and then have a good day.
Clap for them. Clap very well. Don't come and stand there and start your session. Take it easy. All right, please. That was a very, very, very good one. Some of the things she was saying, she was talking to me directly. I started. And there you maintain steals, pretend like, or some of them you hit me personally, right? But then that's the good part of it. It hits you, you pick it up, and then you move with it, right? So yeah, that was a really good session, Miss Jacinta. Thank you for talking to me personally. Let me take 1 second to let you go inside. All right, so that was a very good session. Are there people who are just coming for the first time here? I'm one, you know. Welcome, sir. Good to see you, sir. Coming for the first time. Are you coming for the first time? No. Are you coming for the first time? No. Okay. Just haven't seen your faces before, sir. Okay. So good to see each and every one of you. With that being said, okay. Our Southeast Realtors Conference is coming up in November. How many of us were here last year? Last year. Who was here last year? Last year's Southeast Realtors Conference. You are there. For those of you who aren't there, you missed it. You missed it. And we don't want you to miss again this year. This year promises to be whatever last year was, this year is 10 times more. Promises to be 10 times more. And so we don't want you to miss out on it. It's going to be massive. It's coming up on the 8th of November, 2024. While attendance is free, registration is compulsory. So what that means is this is not that I will browse you. So please ensure that you register, okay? It's very important. While you do that, tell your friends, those you want to come with, that please register. We are doing that so we can, it's called crowd control because it's a free event and it's a high quality event. Many people would want to rush to come for it. So we are trying to do that to ascertain that the number of people we are getting, we can control. We are in control of what's happening because the time will come, we will no longer be taking applicants. We will shut registration down. So please register early. You can imagine it's coming in November and we've already bought out the registration link. It's going to be the registration link we posted on the group for those of us who are on the group so that you can register on time and plan to attend. It's going to be a corporate event as always. Last year's was corporate. Corporate is not jean and suit. Gown semi-casual. Corporate is corporate. A suit and a tie for the ladies, a dinner gown is going to be massive. Lots of people are going to come. The level of networking is on another level. It's on another level. So please plan, prepare. We're going to be sharing our flyers online. Do well to share, engage, comment on it. We're going to post snippets from last year's one so you get an insight as to what I'm talking about. Because some of you are looking like, so is it true? Calm down. You will see. You will see. It's what we are saying is actually what it's going to be. Southeast Realtors Conference 2024. Anticipate it, plan for it, and also please register. Register. Please, it's very important that you register so that on that very day, you will not see me and say, my guy, I know you now. Please do register, okay? With that being said, we're going to be going training again next week, Thursday, same time, same venue. A lot has been said today. I've taken my action points. And one of the things in the summary for me, Mr. Jeff always says something. He said these things, they are very easy. They seem very simple. They are very simple, but it's the consistency that is the hard part of it. And Jim Rohn said something. He says, if you always want to do what is very easy, your life will be hard. But when you choose to stay consistent on the hard things, your life will be easy. So let's just try to keep it going, all right? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Realtor School, for those of us who've not registered, it's also there. It's one of the fastest and best ways to become a realtor in the shortest possible time. It's self-paced. So whenever you finish it, you're a certified realtor. It's just currently still going for 50,000 naira. And there's also a referral bonus attached to it. If you get to refer someone to the Realtor School, you get a percentage as well. Okay, so that's so far about us. We are Browdy and so yes, please, that's all for today. Please see you all next week, same time, 10 a.m., same station, and have a very great day. Make good use of